But they should know the Roshan's there, and there's Fly when he will notify the team of Roshan's existence.
Yeah, there's not quite a ward up there for SAG, so they're gonna have to scout. There you go. With a Zeus ult, they are aware. They could clump up. They are close by.
It's a slow Roshan.
I speak for the trees.
It's a very slow Roshan. You've got all the time in the world to decide how you want to get in here, and when God says, I'm just going in, chains will be purged up by Flyone. OP God committed the exorcism, but they get the jewel on. That Nimbus is not going to help at all.
This one is in the bag.
RNG happily take the engagement. Now, September trying to find another target. Looks like they do find Felix on the Earthshaker, the easiest one. Nice cogs push back, and now they even found DD. The Fisher actually not helping out the Zeus very much.
Shade.
And Setsu will be able to secure the kill on the Queen of Pain.
In case you're wondering, it's in the
They
bag.
actually let the Roshan go. It's time to go for another T3 tower.
I think this is a smart move. They still have Metamorphosis up. They just want the
Red
objectives.
Panda. What are you doing, sir?
30 seconds to go.
Yeah, he's dead.
Oh yeah. That it feels like untouchable. It's not a skill.
No. God King trying to delay this as much
Through
as
shady
possible.
lanes.
Doing a semi-decent job of it, but Monet realizing there's not really many buybacks right now.
For the
Go, but you
trees.
do have the echo from Felix. That's the one thing, but he's been scouted now by September. So they know exactly
and
where he
they're
was.
off.
And that means that he won't be able to get that
The
echo in.
season
And
arrives.
this T3 tower should just die.
No more bets, please.
And it does. Back to the Roshan pit, I say.
My hidden
Not,
paths.
I mean, you still have to worry about the slam. You know, we could see that play from Felix. They do smoke up. SAG.
On my way.
They could try.
Yeah, one day.
In green.
I don't know how
It is
I go.
frustrating, right? Like, it's frustrating. You see this blink. You talk about how the shaker is key to it. They have the time.
Uproot and after them.
Now, oh, God King.
Yep. They found the
Green
jewel with the
rat.
hook shot from September. God King, no buyback available.
With a wild
Right.
spirit.
There goes Roche.
Indeed, Roshan is definitely dead. The side of SAG
This is
aren't going to
ours.
even try to counter this Roshan play anymore. They'll just let it go down. They have no
Nature's
choice. in that.
ferocity.
Yeah, this is giving a lot of time to Monet as well. Finishes up the Satanic.
Branch
So
out.
now you have a cheese on the
That
TV along with the
is ours.
Satanic for regen. You don't really have anything to
My
stop that.
leave and live.
Nothing like the Spirit Vessel up here or the Scotty up. So it should be a very easy time for Monet to keep himself in the fight. Of course, he holds on to the meta. It's going to be up for the high ground push.
Yes.
You've also got the Agony Scepter on September now.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yes.
So the overclocking. Very nice name for Val.
Uproot you.
Going to be active and available.
En
Duel
route.
going to be there once again on OP God, and he is going to melt very, very quick to that Terrorblade. Do you just
So
call the
I
GG?
go.
You might have to, as there's a hook shot from September. DD maybe can't even get back to his fountain.
Uproot
There's
the
that double
foe.
hook. September using it straight away, and there it is. They call the GG. There's
Oh,
the echo.
finally.
By my shady
It doesn't do
bar.
anything. It does nothing.
Nature calls.
I say no.
A bit of green. Naturally. Warriors of the wood. Attack. Nature calls. En route. Yes. by my shaggy bark. Pull roots and run! Wild is my way. In sylvan shade.
I'll never bow.
By the wilds. Yes. Through shady lanes. Leaving. On my way. With a wild spirit. So I go.
Transfixed once again.
Was that some sort of misguided...
My hidden paths. Naturally. The seeds of fortune. In green, I go. On my way. Not yet. Warriors of the wood. Leaving. Go green.
Your mid tower ain't doing too well. Radiant structures must have been
The
fortified.
wild is calling. Verdant fury.
Nothing faster.
En route.
Your mid tower's in a bit of a bind.
I the wild. Out of here. Come, come. Naturally.
Your top tower's getting all banged up.
Attack.
The other fella's bottom tower's gone for good.
Nature's ferocity. A fruit in sylvan shade. In green, I go. wild is calling.
Has you ever tried one of these bars made over at Right Twix? Why? Our special cookie is cascaded with
Yes.
caramel and cloaked in chocolate. Never wondered?
My hidden paths.
Twix.
The new house is amazing. So much character.
Original crown molding, walk-in closets.
We do have a wrap.
Through shady lane. Uproot and aftermath.
At least Geico makes bundling our home and car insurance easy.
Does help
Nature
us save.
calls. Ah, what golden green. Yes.
For bundling made easy, go to geico.com.
For the trees. Branch out. Wild is my way. It's not time yet. I'm not ready. With a wild spirit. So I go. Through shady lanes. Yes. With me. In sylvan shade.
Your mid tower needs a little help.
The seeds of fortune. My youth and live. Sweetly the Submit.
Go for me.
Green wrath. So I go.
Unquestionably good.
Has you ever tried one of these bars made over at Right Twix? Why? Our special cookie is cascaded with caramel and cloaked in
Naturally.
chocolate. Never wondered?
Dire structure looking fortified.
Thanks for sharing your savage moves, especially your awkward
On my
ones.
way.
Thanks for sharing your cute kids. And
No,
your adorable.
can't see.
Now it's
The
our turn
forest.
with the Geico gift bag. A 15% credit on car and motorcycle policies for both current and new customers. Because we're committed for the long haul, let it last your full policy term. So thanks again. One good share deserves another.
Nature's
Might want
God.
to check your bottom tower.
My hidden paths. By my shaggy bark.
Gaming. Currently go for the Enchantress Beastmaster. So they go back into the Enchantress. Beastmaster.
Full roots and run.
Raw never give up, however. Straight into the DK. And now the Marana
Go
pops up.
green.
Yeah, we've seen them do this a couple of times with the DK. First pick, right there in the first phase, really safe for them because they can run it off. For the most part, they will actually run it off, but you know, if you find a decent damage of mid, you can do that
My
as well.
youth and
That
live.
does leave SAG up in the air. They've got to figure out where the DK is going. I like SAG's opening a
Nature's
lot more in
ferocity.
conjunction with advance. They take out the Chen, super is just way too on point. Then really solid with shield, really solid with micro. Just taking that heal away is pretty darn good for SAG. With the Beastmaster, they have a lot stronger push potential along with the bench. So you can heal up the creep wave nicely, and shove out the wave, and find objectives.
They should have run while they
Quicker
had
than you
that
would with the
chance.
DP. That kind of fixes another issue SAG had. But RNG's draft is just so solid. Like the Mirana we've seen act up so many times. Like play really well for your team. You just find the EXP in lane. You don't even need a setup for it.
I'm glad to
And you
leave
can
that
pick the
place.
hero up as well, so you've got all this great fighting out from RNG without being tied to a massive cooldown. You have to wait for
There
the Dragon
goes one of
Form
the
to
other
DK,
fellas
but
mid-towers.
That can help out. SAG with Avenge does start to pump out some more damage, so you're seeing the Beastmaster Venge in play here. The last time we saw this kind of support, we saw it with the Medusa coming out. A very fast fighting Medusa. That is a very
other fellas
strong
couldn't save
option
that
for
top
SAG if they
tower.
want.
That's
That
the
is
way.
definitely true. However, for now they'll go for the SF, so it's targeting on the Medusa. They do still have the opportunity to like if you wanted to. Then you could have her aura plus the Helmet Dominator aura plus the Alpha Wolf aura plus the Beastmaster aura and the Shadow Fiend aura. So it's a lot of auras, John. I doubt they'll do it. I mean, it's a bit unnecessary, but they could definitely try if that's what they wanted to try and do. It'd be a bit of fun to watch for sure. RNG, however, now to make their fourth pickup. They know the mid matchup's going to be that SF. So do they want to still run that DK mid? Do they want to put it somewhere else?
That's really the beauty of this DK pick. They can still put it somewhere else, but with Nagasarn,
My
it does look like that will
bottom is
be
missing.
our DK mid, likely, unless they throw a
En
curveball
route.
here and have the DK off, which is still completely possible. I like the Naga though. For RNG, you've got that Naga Jakiro combination coming out here, and we have seen.
With a
I
wild
think it is
spirit,
actually RNG
the
that plays
seeds
fast
of
Naga as
hope.
well. Farm up,
Full roots
drop
and
the
rock.
Manta, and then you're ready to go. You don't need to wait for too much else. Just go in, burn their mana down, lock them in with a net, and there's not much.
Boy, fresh made, the
Have
wild
the
is
best ways of
calling.
finding the real Naga. Your best bet's really just your SF. The supports do nothing. Even a Beastmaster kind of struggles there, so you have to be on point with targeting down the real Naga with Aurora, if that's going to be an option. And RNG close out with Lina. So it's that solid mid lane matchup now. Lina up against SF. I think that's a really solid lane for Lina. Should be decent for
Alright,
the SF.
carry
You
on.
have to watch out for the early harassment from Lina, but by the time you hit level 3, you can pump it back in.
Nature calls.
It kind of plays nicely with the timings, the tempos of RNG's draft. Everyone comes in line fast except the Naga. So you only really have one here to worry about. Just give Monet a decent time. They did it last game. If they can pull that kind of tempo again, it should be relatively straightforward.
Yeah, I'd say it should be. Because with the offlane DK, I do believe we did see it the other day actually. Flyman is having a rather tough time on that offlane DK, but ended up just doing his job. Just getting to level 6, pushing down towers, and getting a Blink Dagger. Being able to initiate for his team with Dragon Tail. And whoa, Sparky
Ooh.
Arrow Gaming go for the Alchemist pickup now. So they're going to run that in the safe lane, I believe. God King will be playing that. And in all fairness, there's not really much to deal with the Alchemist, so I can't really blame them for going down this route.
Yeah, it's a surprising last pick, but we have seen a lot of teams work that last pick out quite well. You do have to watch out for the side lanes. I think RNG's draft certainly has a bit more presence in terms of the damage output they can wreak. Alk does not have a great time sub 6, right? Like, you can just throw out Acid Spray and kind of farm, but the moment you're under any sort of pressure, you can't really trade. So it's something SAG has to watch out for, although there is potency with maybe an Avenge around. Like, you toss the Acid out, you get the Wave of Terror off, that's a lot of minus armor, so the Venge could trade for you. That's something to consider. but it's still a bit of a cautious kind of lineup, I'd say. You will still prioritize God King for farm. The big question is, what do you itemize on the Alpha?
Radiant's
Are you
gone
gonna go
and
Radiance,
fortified
go
their
for fast
structures.
S and Y, as we tend to see some, just go fighting. That's
Not
really
yet.
key for how
Hate to be your mid tower right about now.
you would want to go fast. You have all the ores in the world. You don't need to move farm.
Your mid tower's coming apart. The fine mess we got
Elden
here.
hands out, of course, Sparks and Arrow Gaming made this win to try and force to a
Wild
game
is
3.
my way.
RNG will just... They'd love to just go ahead and take this. Wherever they can.
Uproot the foes.
We'll see last game. Regardless of the picks they did make inside of RNG, they were more than happy to just go up and start fighting 5v5 in the mid lane. So
With a wild spirit.
they don't have particular draft
The other
necessarily
fellow's bottom
built
tower's done for.
early on and to slow him down. I don't know, it's RNG, they may feel like they just can't
structures
do
right
that.
now.
No, you might just see them run a Trillion or something and
For the tree.
I like the early movement here from SAG though. They toss God King up to the top lane. So probably the best matchup for it would be the Naga. Basically becomes like the mid lane matchup anyway. So that should be a bit easier for God King. Wondering whether or not RNG will play lanes for this. We saw them do that last time. They're not quite set up to walk down though. They might have to lose out on the TP wars if that's the case.
Thank you, peasant.
Verdant fury.
the outpost from the Radiant side and SAG not taking the outpost.
Green is good.
Well, I
Takes a
guess
little bit more control.
I mean, it's one of the things though, right? Like with an Alchemist, you can't really afford to overextend at all during this point of the game because it's just you've essentially got just a big creep in the Alchemist.
Through shady lanes.
He's not going to do much. Like, he goes for Grievous every 1, which is, of course, how you want the Alchemist to play. With that, he's not really having any sort of pressing to it.
Naturally.
They try to be very, very annoying with these.
Who fells me?
Super will be able to super low. Yeah, they have got Red Panda very, very low, and they also found 3 bounty runes on the side of RNG. Super did manage to steal one from that
Your
triangle
bottom
area
tower
of
ain't long
Radiant.
for this world. Well, good luck.
Monet actually tipping OP God. Not sure what OP's done wrong, but he gets a tip.
I guess they saw him from the ward. I think that's why.
Oh,
they
he
got
missed-
the walk down, yeah.
Missed the block.
Hate to be your mid tower right about now.
I mean, we've seen this matchup before, right? This matchup against this is one of the places where once your Naga hits level 2 or 3, Riptide is just gonna ruin
Nature
these
calls.
Yeah. As well as that, you want to try and harass her out with the balls, but the problem is you don't know which one the real one is. Right? It's like, it's never really easy to deal with the Naga Siren as a Beast Master. And for now, they've left him alone because they're running a trial lane to protect the Alchemist. Fly1 will be there up against the Alch, so it looks like they're just going to try and focus on denying as many creeps as possible and just using that Dragon's Breath to lower his attack and maybe grief a few CS off him.
Yeah, it honestly ends up like a mid lane matchup. DK is so much more potent. God King has to play a bit cautiously. There's just not too much presence you can expect from the Alch. Super's just going to be fine trading like this. You would want, if this was the case, I would say you'd prefer to Venge up there, but they do drag Felix down bot.
Interesting. So now just dual lanes. I think that's fair enough as well, right? Because you've still got to deal with Monet. Like, you're not going to just let Monet freely farm up on the Naga Siren as well, because that's just
nice
as
arrow.
bad. Yeah, it was definitely a nice arrow coming out, but Monet doesn't
I
have
could
it
not bear to be away from the sacred wood. The seeds of
follow up to that arrow, but we've been seeing September just kind of throw them out casually every time he gets a chance.
come.
Buying that pull for Felix. Felix actually does get 3 of the creeps are anyway.
Wild is my way.
Help him control rather
Branching
interesting
paths.
RNGs going right now. They're sort of satisfied with having 5
By my
it's
shaggy
fine.
bar.
It's a DK. He can still be annoying towards the off.
On my way.
Especially while they're
Unstoppable.
so he should still be able to slow the outbound while securing
In
Marie's
sylvan
farm distance.
shade.
Well, the idea might be if they could just take down towers very, very early and just take map control, there's not going to be any areas to farm to the Alchemist anyway. That may be where they're going.
The other
A
fellas
lot of
lost
time.
mid-tower.
And Chikiro can really just start to take away in that.
So
And,
I go.
OP is just really low from trading with the illusions.
Yeah, he can't do much. He's trying to secure CS,
My hidden paths.
but every time he tries to, he gets punished by Super and Monet. And now Jewel Breath's going to come out. He
Oh,
may just
man.
be dead. He tried to go for the
Roots and
courier.
run.
He's going to pay for it with his life. Monet will be able to find the first blood.
Nipped in
And
the
now you
bud.
find a bit of chip damage on that bot tier 1 tower.
Oh, that was just beautiful. Just a nice little
Naturally.
bait coming out there. And easily punished as well. You see September rotate down mid, misses the arrow, but
For the trees.
he's not having a great time down mid. Right, like he is 17
The other
to 4
fellas aiming
compared
to
to
wreck your
Setsu's
bottom
19
tower.
to 8.
Them
Really
dire
taking
buildings
over
are
the
tough as
National
nails for now.
Never should
No
be dead.
breaking down the radiant
Spending
structures
all
like
his
this.
leap chances trying
Your
to get
bottom
away.
tower's in a tight
And
spot.
eventually
My
Felix
hidden
did get in there
paths.
for the magic missile. Nice little pick off.
The other fella's top
side
tower
of
won't be
SAG.
making trouble no more.
Meanwhile, I've got to say,
They're
Godking's
meaning to
having a great old
smash that
time on the
bottom
Alchemist.
tower
He's
here.
23 and 2. And RNG
Hide the
really
wilds.
just don't seem concerned. They have not applied any
Just
pressure on
try.
him. They've given him a free lane.
I think you kind of understand the tempo of this hero.
Power
If this guy gets
wells
big, you're gonna have
through
a
shady
response
lanes.
early on, and eventually you'll probably
not
have a
hard.
spirit vessel on. So you're gonna have an option to deal with it today. The key thing is just making sure Monier is protected. So Monier doesn't flash farm as well. I'd say the most certainly is in the jungle just a bit faster. Set.
The radiant put old Roche down quick and clean.
Yes.
Trying to take a bounty rune. He does get it. It may cost him though. They use the arrow, but they have enough damage. But you've got an arrow team, so I guess you kind of need to do that when it comes to bounties. Monet now trying to apply more pressure onto OP God. Poor old OP. Just gotta take it like a man.
Warriors of the wood.
Does glyph the tower,
Leaving.
but that is not going to help him too much. Now he's surrounded. Super gets a dual breath off. September, he can arrow if he really wants to, but I don't think he even needs to. They can just
By my
slowly
shaggy
chase him
bar.
down. And Monet, he is going to be able to find the kill in the end.
Gonna be able to once again apply a lot of
With a
damage.
wild
Now they've got the
spirit.
siege creep around.
Nothing left
So
of
it
the
should
other fella's mid-tower.
involve the actual investigation support. And a very fast tier 1 like that does mean that the map will shrink for SAP. And now we have to make that
The other fella's mid-range.
Mid lane doesn't have time. Good pick up there. The side of SAB. Top 3 heroes.
The other fella's
Definitely
mid-range
thought it
is
was quite
done.
important to get rid of Setsu on that leader. G1 has to doesn't clean it up. It's going to be a matter of whether they can do the same in the mid lane. Like, it is still a very, very early game, but if they can continue to just find these outer towers, it's one way to slow God King down. But you already see God King rotating into the jungle, starting to take stacks. Mid lane, what the hell's going on here? They have jumped onto DD. Ice Path going to connect as well from Super, and now there is going to be an LSA. It does connect on 2, and they clean up Red Panda and DD. In fact, Setsu finds Felix as well. I didn't even realize Felix was still there.
Setsu. Just at the start, they have really good ice pads coming out from Super. Just sets it all up. And they might not be able to get the push out of this, or killing off the tempo at SF. The biggest issue for SAP is that you have the Alp in the jungle, right? The SF needs that as well. Like, SF is a snowballing hero that depends on a bit of a gold advantage, and when there's no space, you can't get that.
The wild is calling.
Off the back of the great play coming out from Super.
Branch out.
That tip earlier on, so OP got. I mean, it was kind of like a hidden message. Like, we're gonna aim for a very, very tough time. They're really making this Beastmaster suffer. In fact, he hasn't even hit level 6 yet.
So I go.
He had a solo lane, and he's sitting at level 5.
Yeah, it's not been a great time for him.
On my way.
It's rough. Like you see OP, he's saving up for
Illusion.
the Necro books. Again, ignoring the boots, which we've seen a lot of players do when they are behind. And it should help them once it's up. Like, they should be able to apply some pressure in towers. It's just not quite there. He got super out, so should be a nice little kill here.
Very greedy with that, trying to get that sentry. And he kind of gives it away as well with the observable
The sun in
playing that
naturally.
over some ward, over a sentry ward. Probably not worth the time for Super, but I guess he does get a bit of a free reset for himself.
Uproot the foe.
There is still going to be a storm coming. You look back to God King, he's actually not that far ahead of the Naga, believe it or not.
No. And it's something we talk about every time the Alk is there.
Not
You want
yet.
a substantial gold lead. RNG still has
My
a
youth
network
and
advantage
wind.
between 1 to 2k. So they're still keeping it tied up with the Alk. And God King is saving up for the raid.
My hidden paths.
That's actually not something we've seen too often. We have seen a lot more aggressive sort of builds on the Alk. And we're back to the kind of classic Rising Alk, which can
En
work.
route.
You really have to invest in it though. Like, once you have the Radiance up, you still shouldn't fight. It's just more farm.
Uproot
That
you.
means you have to look at DD, you have to look at
Nature's
OP, right at
ferocity.
this.
Top lane, they did find the tier 1 tower, and now they go straight
Oh
after
boy.
the Alchemist. Doesn't have Chemical Rage
Attack.
right now, but they don't have the damage output. He's a bit too tanky. So instead, they will go after Red Panda. They will secure the Enchantress. Now they're going to take the triangle off the side of SAG and just secure those bounty runes. But they didn't get the Alchemist. It's really the big deal for SAG right now.
Yeah, they're gonna be happy.
On
God's
my
King
way.
does get to stay alive, farm up, slowly save up for the Radiance, and hopefully that will be enough. Because once that Radiance is up, DD
In
is
sylvan
going to have to
shade.
really find some risky spots to farm. He doesn't have anything on the SF.
Definitely doesn't. Felix.
Leaving.
Poor old Felix. Need more gold going to the way of Monet. In fact, no, September will pick it up.
So I go.
Bit of extra gold to finish off that urn. You already see
Nature
Flyman.
calls.
Down in that mid lane is the
Double
DK. Trying to
damage.
force in that tier 1 tower. They've got the siege creep and it's
Nature's
time to go
wrath
once
upon
again.
you.
I really like this from RNG. Once they've done this tower, the outcome is very, very picky about
You're
this
not
one.
stopping that.
Yep, it's already going to be a good time for God King. This probably doesn't hurt the Alk as much.
The dire
It really
structure.
hurts. Because if the Alk is under prep, he's just really going to hug those safe farm spots. So the SF is basically never going to farm, or has to dig so far deep that RNG will just catch him out every single time.
Nature's ferocity.
King God might be getting the bot lane, but mid lane, DD getting caught by an ice path from Super. He'll drop the macro pyro, but he'll let Shadow get out.
The other fella's top ranks is done for.
Not willing to take that fight unnecessarily. September meanwhile, D
I
would right
answer the
in
wild
King
call. Uproot
Doesn't
and
really
after them.
pay any respect to the fact that he's there. And oh man, as God King can't actually hold him down. He hasn't got unstable concoction yet. He will finish it off with just arrowing
Green wrath.
The other fella's
the
bottom
TP
tower.
away.
Nothing but fragments now.
You see him with a Sacred Relic now, so can right click a bit faster. The recipe shouldn't take too long to figure out,
The other
but
fella's
Or
bottom ranks
mid
is
lane,
finished.
caught in September.
Just like the other
DD
fella's
will be able to
bottom
clean up
ranks
that
is
one.
gone. Hey, we
Ice
got a
Path's
case of
gonna come
the
in.
creep.
Won't do anything.
Blood and
There
fury.
goes one of the other fella's mid towers.
It's gonna be on an Enchantress creep. Ice Path won't connect on the Enchantress. Fly will chase him down with Setsu, and they're getting pretty darn close. Red Panda. I wouldn't turn around like that if I were you. Maybe they want to take a fight. But it looks like they are probably gonna lose Felix.
nothing left of the other fella's
At that point where RNG just starts running at you.
Oh yeah, they've got a nice number lead for themselves. This fight out is 7.5, 600 ahead
The radiant
of
dove.
their Naga. Awful. No one else has any decent farm on SMG's side, and that is most certainly
The
something
forest
SMG
preserve!